What if the universe has an answer to everything? It just doesn't care if you understand it. The book The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was a science fiction comedy book written by Douglas Adams in the 1970s. He wrote a book mocking the need for meaning in our life. In the story, a race of hyper-intelligent beings become obsessed with one thing. What is the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything? To do this, they build the greatest computer to ever exist. Its name is Deep Thought. Deep Thought is a hypercomputer of pure calculations. The computer listens to the question and then it pauses. It delivers the worst possible news you could hear. It says, this will take some time, but this isn't days or months we're talking. He says it will take 7.5 million years to figure out. So the people wait. Civilizations rise and fall, and still Deep Thought is calculating throughout all this time. And finally, after 7.5 million years, the answer arrives. This is the climax of all knowledge. Deep Thought thinks for a bit, and it says, finally, I have the answer. The crowd is completely ecstatic. They've waited so long, and they finally will have the answer. There will no longer be any confusion or the need for religion or philosophy now. And then Deep Thought says, the answer is 42. And that's it. Silence follows. And then there's confusion, and then there's anger by all the people. Because the answer 42 doesn't explain our existence, or suffering, or love, or consciousness, or anything. The people begin to demand an explanation. They ask Deep Thought, how can that possibly be the answer to everything? And he says, I checked my calculations very carefully. I am confident that the answer is correct. But the problem here is, you never knew what the question was. That's the twist. The answer isn't wrong. It is just meaningless without any context to the answer. So Deep Thought explains the real problem. The ultimate question is far more complex than the actual answer to this. Too complex for even the computer to calculate. And that is when Deep Thought proposes a solution. To find the ultimate question, you'll need a computer far more powerful than me. So Deep Thought designs a new computer. That computer is called Earth. In The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Earth isn't special because humans live on it. Earth is special because it's actually a machine. It is a living, breathing computer, a biological processor designed to run one calculation over an absurd amount of time. So it does so over 10 million years. The supercomputer Earth is almost finished with getting the question. But just minutes before the calculation is finished, Earth is destroyed. Bureaucratic aliens, called the Vogons, to make room for a hyperspace highway. And so the ultimate question is lost forever. So what is Adams saying with this story here? Well, maybe there is no perfect question of the universe. Maybe our universe is not built for answers. 42 in the novel isn't supposed to be a symbol for the meaning of life. It is a reminder that searching for a single, simple explanation of our existence might be the most absurd thing that humans can do.